everybody, welcome back. I'm so glad you tuned in today because today we're going to look today we're going to look at the China Glaze Apocalypse collection for Halloween. Are you so excited? I'm so excited. This collection is made up of 6 polishes and I wish it were more. I feel like China Glaze has such a fun time with their Halloween collections and they really give us some interesting things. Now, I really can't be too upset because they have already given us a lot of polish this fall. So I'm going to give them a little break on this one. But yeah, there is only 6 polishes here. Before we get going, let me tell you what's on my lips. This is Wet n Wild Mega Last Liquid Lip Color in the shade Pocket Full of Roses. That's what that is there. Let me move on. Today we're talking about China Glaze. So in the Apocalypse collection, there are 5 new polishes and then 1 that is re-promoted. Let's go ahead and talk about the re-promoted one and get it out of the way. It's Ghoulish Glow. It's their glow-in-the-dark polish. This is just a standard glow-in-the-dark polish. I don't necessarily find that it works better or worse. Hi! I don't necessarily find that it works better or worse than any other glow-in-the-dark polish that I've tried. It's just the one that they offer. I kind of feel like this is like how every brand has a matte top coat. I feel like a lot of brands, or at least a lot of fun brands like China Glaze. Should we put shoes on? Okay. Alright, so I'm going to show you what this looks like swatching on my nails. It looks pretty typical, and then I'm going to attempt to show you a picture of it and if my camera's going to cooperate. So anyway, let's start with Ghoulish Glow. Okay, so next I'm going to talk about the polish that's on my nails. It looks like this. It's this gorgeous poison green, and this is probably considered a foil kind of formula because it goes on pretty much in one coat and it's kind of shiny, but it has all of these black specks in it and it's really super fun. There's another polish in this collection that's similar to this in formula, and it is called Butt of Corpse, the last word being corpse, and I think that's really fun. And in fact, I was going to show you this at just 1 coat on my nails today, but it did kind of like a crackle effect, like crackle polishes do. When you have 2 coats, you don't have any of that, but I thought that was really kind of interesting that it did that on 1 coat. So anyway, I really love this one. This one is so special. I have absolutely nothing like this in my collection. Pretty much nothing like any of these in my collection, but let's go ahead and look how Butt of Corpse swatches. Alright, so the sister to that last polish I just showed you is called I Love Your Guts. It's pretty much the same formula as the green, it's just in this gorgeous, kind of like a strawberry red. It's kind of like a light red but not quite pink, and it has that same black floating through it. So let's go ahead and see how I Love Your Guts looks like. Alright, so the next polish that I'm going to show you is called Getting to Gnaw You, like you're not going to gnaw on something. These names are so fun. This is a black cream base and it's just packed with copper bronzish micro glitter. At first glance I thought this was a micro glitter, but it is in a cream base. So this gets totally opaque, 1 to 2 coats, and yeah, this is super fun. Let's take a look. Another one of my favorites from the collection is this really funky glitter, and it's called Don't Let the Dead Bite. So here's what it looks like, and it's definitely not a flattering polish, but that's not really the point of this collection. It's a milky base that is kind of, I'm not sure if it was meant to be kind of a reddish base or if the glitters have bled into it, but it's a milky base, and then it has red glitters in it of a bunch of different sizes. And I heard one person say that it's supposed to look like blood splatter on your nail. I don't know if they meant it to look that way, but I think it does look like that, and I think it's kind of fantastic actually. So let's go ahead and see how this one swatches. Alright, so last up we have a glitter that's in a clear base, and it's called Rest in Pieces, and it looks like this. And first off the bat, when I first started swatching this, I thought this looks very similar to the one that Sinful Colors put out, so I'm just going to go ahead and show you. Sinful Colors has a lot more black glitter in there. In fact, it's either equal ratio to the orange or it's, you know, very close. This one has much more orange glitter, and it has its bar glitter in there, and then small and then larger hex, and then some black. And also the orange is holographic glitter, and this one it's just regular orange glitter. So I just wanted to go ahead and make that comparison for you right off the bat. They are similar, but you're gonna want this one if you enjoy holographic much more. And like I said, it's in a clear base. I had no issues with getting enough glitter on my nail for these ones. I think this one is really nice over a gray. That's what I'm going to show you today. And so let's see how Rest in Pieces swatches. Alright guys, so that was the whole collection. I know 6 polishes. That's it. I mean, I think these are all stellar. I already had the Ghoulish Glow, so I didn't need to pick it up this year. I grabbed mine off of Head to Toe Beauty, but they are at the same price, I think, on Trans Design. And so it just depends on which one you want to go with. And they're there now, so you can go ahead and pick them up if you want to. I think they're about $3.25 a bottle, so depending on, you know, if you're going to buy anything else with it, if you want to go ahead and pay, I think it was like $11 or $12 in shipping. So you can do the math and kind of figure out if you want to wait for these to show up in store. Pretty sure they won't be at Sally's until October, and I'm not sure about when they'll be at Ulta, but I know they're not at my Sally's yet. So if you want to snag these now, you might want to go online and grab them. So yeah, if I'm going to give top picks, I think I'm going to give it to the Blood Clot glitter here, the one that's called Don't Let the Dead Bite, and then these two super interesting green and red with the black. I forgot to mention before, they do dry matte, and they actually, when you feel them, they're coarse. They do feel a little bit rough, so maybe these are kind of more of a textured polish than a foil. At first glance, I was thinking foil because they kind of reflect like a metallic a little bit, or like a foil, but yeah, I'm not so sure anymore after I let it be on there for a little bit. So definitely super interesting, super unique. I love that. I just love this whole collection. I think it's fun. Alright guys, so that's all I have for you today. Let me know in the comments below which one your favorite was, and if you're going to be picking any of these up, if they're any unique enough to go ahead and snag. And yeah, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful. Thanks for subscribing as always and hanging out with me today and giving me some of your time. And that's all I have. So I'll see you back next time. Bye!